CRMK Online means more music. More music. CRMK Online means more music choice. www.crmk.co.uk. CRMK Online, the true music alternative.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. But the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
You were pretty queen of New York City.
when the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk,
You're an old slut and junk lying there almost dead on a drip in that bed.
you scumbag, you maggot, cheap, cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, you're ours, I pray God it's our love.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. I could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
Thank you, Bob. You know, it's just that's Mr. Bluffield. You know, being very professional. You know, laughing his head off while the microphones are going up.
I'm trying to adjust my hat.
Well, never mind about your hat. You
That's
know,
a very
flipping
noisy
Father
hat.
Christmas hat on as well. Disgusting. You know, it's just, man of your age. You know, I mean, you're acting like a child.
Well, you got your tutu on.
Well, That's what
You forgot it, didn't you?
Blimey, Mr. Manning's...
Oh, Mr. Manning's choking.
Funny noises.
Looks like we've got a good start here. We're all healthy this morning, aren't we? Healthy, wealthy and not wise, eh?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking at Kevin, and Kevin looks like me because we've both got our T-shirts on.
Yeah, I have as well.
Haven't we,
So,
Kev?
I did say purple in the email, and I'm the only one that's got purple on. And Mr. Manning's forgotten altogether.
Oh, I forgot all about it, mate. It was a good night last
What's the point in sending you an email?
There's no point in sending him.
No, we can't have our team photo now, can we?
Therein lies-
Until New
lies-
Year.
I can hide in the back.
No, you can't. Well, you
Stick my
could, I
little
suppose.
head up.
You could, I
I'll
suppose.
tell you what, we'll engineer it that his head's sticking out.
What we kick it off with this morning? What's our lead story this
Well,
morning?
I don't know, because I haven't got around that
Have you got
far.
enough? You were going to say
On the
something.
subject of emails, though, you've actually got to see them to read them.
You got a cold this morning?
Therein lies the problem, in that if you ring people up and say, well, you get the message.
I haven't got your phone number.
Well, we've got Mark and Sandra.
No, that's fair enough. It's this electronic thing, isn't it, called email?
Well, we
that's
had
the
a
problem.
guest yesterday. He never turned up, and I looked her up yesterday, and she's very reliable. She said in her LinkedIn LinkedIn page how reliable she is and organised, and she didn't even bother to email back. I emailed her 3 times, and she was definitely coming in. Last week and didn't turn up, and she was from the Stables organisation. Would you?
Oh, right, okay.
So.
Get a name and shame.
Well, why not? Why not? It's disrespectful, isn't it?
I'm available next Friday if you haven't got anyone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be
Yeah,
good.
you carry on.
Oh, sorry, I was waiting for you to lead us,
Well,
Heavenly Father.
Well, I feel unled this morning. I feel that Mike Barry, who is not of this world...
He's not, is he? I think he must have been the one who was out on the
I think the
tiles.
rumours are true, actually. He is actually an alien that is actually living within the community.
Well, looking across at Mike,
just
directly
realise
opposite, I can certainly see he's a celestial body of sorts.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Licorice all sorts, actually.
What a wicked thought.
Good morning, listener, and welcome to Sarah MK, the Grumpy Old Men on a Saturday morning.
Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Mark Elvis.
Yes, and Trish.
Yeah, good morning, Darren and Tina over there in the Brisbane. And
Christina,
your new
really.
dog, or your dog, I guess.
Zoe, and anybody else that knows us.
Blimey, there's a lot of people there
A lot
this
of people
morning.
this morning.
Well, yeah, I know, we could go on and on and on,
We
but that
could.
would be boring, and we're going to bore people a different way, aren't we?
What, you're going to change the habit of a lifetime, Mike?
Was it going to be the Alan Malian show?
Well,
Yes, it is. The Alan Malian shows this
not
morning.
again.
I'm
Yes.
responsible for everything, and I'm going to talk over Mike continuously all morning.
Okay.
Please, sir, can I have 5 minutes?
Yes, you can have 5 minutes at 10 past 10, right? You can have 5 minutes.
Come on, Mr. Malian, let's have some stories.
07790 385 385. 07790 385 385 if you want to comment at all on anything on the show this morning.
And we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you, actually, yeah, just to know that you're up and awake and around and about and got lots on Christmas shopping. This is a warning which I think we should all take heed of, because British motorists are warned to check their insurance after a driver was travelling to work at the weekend and had his car seized by police, who found he was not covered for commuting. The driver's car may now be crushed because he told officers the truth about where he was going.
Crushed.
Yes, listen to this. Police faced a storm of criticism on social media, with users suggesting that the car's owner had been penalised for being honest when he was pulled over during the week. Now then, this is all because when the police looked up his insurance policy, it found out that he wasn't covered for travelling to work. And if you note on a lot of your insurance policies, gentlemen, it will have that exact wording, that you're covered from your home to your office or to your
Yeah,
place
that's
of
right.
work,
But
right?
all I've got to say to that is, haven't the police got anything better to do?
Well, presumably the officers haven't, because they pulled this guy over on a hard shoulder on the M62 west in Huddersfield, and they say drivers commuting from work insurance policy excludes commuting.
So did they pick on him for that particular reason? Was there another reason why picked him over in the first place?
I think actually, I'm not sure whether they were doing a
Random stops.
Yes, no, a random stop or what actually, but
Got to get the figures up near the end of the year. haven't
yeah, but they yes, because I think there was some.
My insurance policy clearly states that I use mine for certain amount of business use. Now,
Really?
it's undefined, but it means that I don't only use it for commuting, because I don't always go to the same place of work. So I'm allowed to travel. It's not travelling as a commercial traveller.
No.
But I am allowed to go to a different location of work.
Is it just business and pleasure?
It's business and pleasure, yeah. And so you need that. And if I didn't have that, it would work out cheaper. So I have a degree of sympathy for the police in this case, where, if people are going to not pay the full amount on insurance and get a discount as a result of having certain elements of the insurance cover excluded from their policy, and then they get caught actually using it, well, that's cheating and they deserve the full wrath of the law. But I think crushing the car is a bit extreme.
It's a bit excessive, isn't it? Yeah, I mean,
well, that's if he doesn't pay the fine and all the rest of it. Obviously,
what's the fine? Does it say?
It didn't say what the fine was.
But, it's a nonsense, isn't it? Really, because are they suggesting that because you're commuting, you're more dangerous on the road, you're more likely to have an accident? Probably so, because you might be late for work, I suppose.
Well, I don't.
Not so much dangerous, I don't think. It's the mere fact that
they can make more money.
You're not covered.
Well, I think if you've got a car which is like your treasured, old Ford Mustang or something that you drive at the weekends, you can get away with a cheaper insurance policy than if you're somebody who's commuting to work every day. So if somebody who's got that insurance policy actually commutes to work using the same vehicle, then they're cheating.
Yeah, there's an issue here. What about us coming in here? Is that class as work?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Can't be because we're not being paid. It's not paid.
Yes, but you can do work that's not being paid for.
No.
We do this on a regular basis.
Volunteer work.
Would it be?
The police might be listening.
The police?
They might be listening.
They
sleeping policemen.
I know, but he might have woken up.
We might be bugged.
We could be.
This studio could be bugged by the local constabulary.
What's the fire engine doing outside? Did you find out, by the way?
No, I didn't find out. I would have told you if I had done. Sometimes you can be worse than my wife. You come up with inane questions.
Well, it was to do with emergency services. This is why.
Well, no, it's nothing to do with the police.
If the fire engine were here, of course they are.
No, they're not.
Well,
the police, the fire brigade and the ambulance are, but the police aren't.
Yeah. Well, so we're being bugged by the police.
Police are there to lock you up.
We've got the Russian Secret Service that are actually passing false news on our web pages.
Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan.
It's terrible.
Terrible, yeah.
And so, we are subjected all round to a constant onslaught of the authorities trying to subvert what we do here on a Saturday morning from 8 till 10.
But hey, Mr. Barry, that's the biggest insult you can give me, that I'm worse than your wife.
Well,
it couldn't get worse than that, could it?
I'm pleased I've hit on the right thing now then. But I mean, this whole thing, don't we want to put it back actually on the insurance companies? Because why do insurance companies make it so damn difficult? Because I can see the scenario where the bloke's contacted an insurance company, wants to insure his car genuinely, and the guy says to him, well, actually, if you just have this and that, it'll be £50 cheaper. And the bloke says, oh, yeah, I'll do that, without actually having had it explained to him. That, well, of course, if you do that,
you're covered.
If you get in the car and it's raining or it's a Monday or something like that, you're not covered. I think to a great extent insurance companies are the ones to blame.
They're to blame for a lot of things.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I'll give you a real classic example now, which we did talk about on the show yesterday, actually. But my Sky Television went down a couple of days ago, so I decided to look on the internet and see how you reboot the Sky boxes, etc. So I did that, and it didn't work, you see. So I phoned Sky. Oh, no, I didn't phone Sky. I went onto the internet, and I went online to Sky to book an engineering visit. And an engineering visit costs you £65, all right? But they do everything. They'll put a new box in, new dish, new LMB or whatever those things are called. They'll get it up and running for you. £65, no problem at all. So I thought, right, okay. Mm-hmm. So I book an engineer. So I goes down, and the date comes up, the 21st of January, 2018. Is the first engineering visit that I could get. So I thought, I can't live in my house until then, before an engineer comes round with my wife and no Sky Television, because I will die. Probably. So anyway, I then
almost certainly.
Yes, almost certainly. So I then look down the sort of the Sky screens and hang on a minute, Sky Protect Plus. I can get that. And if I call them before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they'll send me an engineer next day, guaranteed. So I thought, okay, fine. So then I started delving into this, but Sky Protect Plus is nothing to do with Sky. It's Domestic and General Insurance Company who are operating the system.